Okay, I gotta tell you about this, my favorite. If I could recommend one self-care tool only for folks dealing with chronic pain, pelvic dysfunction, stress, anxiety, poor sleep, this would be at the top of my list, and most people have never even heard of this little thing. It's called the Still Point Inducer, and I want to show you today why I love it and why I recommend it often, and then why it's one of my favorite tools for helping folks actually calm down their nervous system. Hey guys, it's Dr. Jess Papa. I specialize in chronic pain and pelvic health in Rhode Island at our own CPT. One of the biggest things I've learned over the years is that healing isn't just about the muscles alone or about posture or exercise. Healing is also about nervous system regulation. If your nervous system doesn't feel safe, if it's stuck in a fight or flight mode, like your body is always on, your muscles are tight, your breathing is shallow, your digestion is slow, your sleep might suffer, your pain can become amplified, that is a nervous system in overdrive. And the Still Point Inducer is this small little gadget that's designed by the work or through the work of John Upledger, who's a craniosacral expert, if you will. And it's designed, it's very simple again, to help you calm down that nervous system. First time people see it, they think, how could that little thing do anything for me? Then they try it, and many people notice their breathing start to slow down, their jaws start to soften and relax, their shoulders drop down, their mind becomes more clear, their body starts to shift into a more relaxed state. Why does that matter? Because most people, they're not thinking quite much about how the tension they carry every day can affect their pain. So they get used to headaches and jaw clenching and their tension in the neck, their thoughts racing, or they're just inability to relax, really, feeling exhausted but unable to slow down. And over time, the body starts to get used to this and adapt, thinking it's normal. So let's talk about the connection to pelvic pain and dysfunction and the nervous system. So one thing that I often see is that people think their problems exist in isolation. Like a bladder problem is just for the bladder, a back problem is just about the back, a neck problem is just the neck. We're often seeing that nervous system has been carrying tension for years, and when your body spends time, multiple years, in a bracing, tense mode, it can influence patterns like posture and breathing and movement, your pain levels, again, quality of sleep, and your pelvic floor function. The function of the pelvic floor becomes overactive. Your diaphragms, which allow you to breathe, become clamped down and restricted, and so does your fascia. Your entire system starts to change and adapt around stress. So nervous system regulation is a very key piece of healing. And one of my favorite ways to use the Still Point Inducer is right before bed, maybe 5 to 15 minutes before I start to turn the lights down. I put my phone away. I turn it on silent. I just give my body permission to slow down. Many people tell me they feel calmer, they sleep better, they wake up feeling more rested. And the longer I practice, the more I appreciate the power of helping the body feel safe inside the clinic, but also at home. It doesn't have to be a complicated tool. Sometimes the most simple tools are the ones that reconnect with your body's ability to rest and recover and heal. So this Still Point Inducer is one of my favorite examples of that. If you've ever used it, let me know what your experience was in the comments. And if you're enjoying learning about pelvic health and chronic pain, all things fascia and whole body holistic healing, make sure to subscribe to us down below. So real quick, I want to show you what it looks like when you lay down on the Still Point Inducer, floor or a bed or a table, a flat surface. Place this under the base of your skull right here. Hold it as you lower yourself down. And you're just going to let the weight of your head sink into the still point. Relaxing your body, head, neck, jaw, face, everything is softening. And you're going to be here for about 10 minutes. You can also keep your knees bent if that feels better for you. You can also open up your inner thighs and get a combination of a pelvic bowl, pelvic floor, indirect release. You can simply be straight, whatever feels best to you. But this is already feeling great, and I just want to hang out here now. So see you later.